From being regarded as the best controller player in the world,
On heel. I'm
Corner.
Okay, you guys are both on low.
Full box. Pissed on.
dominating FNCS after FNCS,
Oh my god.
to now barely scratching $3,000 in earnings in the past year and seeing a sharp decline on Twitch. This is the unexpected fall of Deyy. Our first look at Deyy, better known as Deyy, was at just 11 years old, where he would stream games such as NBA 2K and Destiny from his PS4. Under the gamertag Deyy, he would eventually start streaming on Fortnite, quickly falling in love with the game. Deyy would gain some traction on YouTube as well, through uploading montages and other clips, including the young console player killing Tfue. With open tournaments becoming more accessible, Deyy realized he was good enough to compete, and made earnings here and there throughout Season X, but this was just the beginning. With the new year starting, Deyy would start streaming on Twitch to a handful of viewers, and earn $1,200 in the Winter Royale. But with the announcement of solo FNCS in Season 3, this is where Deyy would show the world for the first time his insane skill, winning Week 3 and taking home $3,000. But this placement would also, maybe more importantly, catch the eye of veteran IGL, Reverse 2K. The World Cup qualifier was looking to pick up two underrated controller players, and already scouting Mero off some impressive solo placements in the Season 2 Invitational, Deyy seemed to be the perfect third for the trio. Things seemed to be heading in the right direction, signing to Team New Age and placing decently throughout the 3 FNCS weeks, but they still weren't a favourite going into the Grand Finals. Little did NA know, they were about to witness the start of the most dominant trio run in the history of the region.
I'm up behind! Oh my god!
I'm up.
134. 189. Oh my gosh!
You're good. Just play there.
Nice!
Right now, Deyy. Nice.
Nice hammer.
Deyy, Reverse and Mero would surprise everyone, taking first place in the Grand Finals and cementing Deyy as one of the best players in the region. Coming fresh off this huge placement, and with the duo DreamHack around the corner, Deyy would be picked up by the huge name of Plix, where the two fraggers would bully their way through the competition, winning the entire tournament and showing Deyy could dominate in any game mode.
100 box. I need you to follow me. Careful. 100. Get it. Got to make it. Nice take it. Let's go.
With the trio placing highly in weekly cash cups and coming a respectable 4th in the following FNCS, the young controller fragger was quickly becoming the most feared player in the entire region, stomping through countless pros, tournament after tournament. Deyy's YouTube was also finding huge success, putting out montages and highlight videos, bringing in millions of views each month. With Season 6's FNCS around the corner, Reverse showed the attitude of the trio with an infamous YouTube video trash-talking the entire region.
I don't think they should be in Grands. I don't even know this Twix. I have no clue. I don't think these guys should be in Grands. You know, I don't know who this team is. I don't really know who. I know Tab name.
And just like that, the trio would follow up the trash talk with another Grand Finals win to add the collection. It seemed like Deyy could not be stopped, winning Cash Cup after Cash Cup, week in and week out. But unfortunately, the trio of Deyy, Reverse and Mero would come to an end after a disappointing 15th in the following FNCS. But being arguably the best fragger in the entire region, he would have no trouble finding a trio. Teaming up with Jamper and Tragix for the final season of the chapter, which included both the FNCS finals and Grand Royale, Deyy would once again dominate.
On my floor. 70 full box. Under crack. Full piece. Dead. On my double. 152. Dead. Dropping. Under crack.
The trio would place second in both of these tournaments, taking home a collective $315,000 and showing insane consistency. However, even though Deyy was at his prime, I believe this is actually where the first cracks of his downfall began to show. Deyy would become famous for going off on his own, looking for surge tags or kills, where two outcomes would take place. Either he would wipe the entire trio out, clutching massively for surge, kills and points, or he would die by himself, letting his entire team down. However, with Deyy's insane mechanics at the time, and the main game mode being trios, meaning his two teammates could easily play as a duo, this strategy was for the most part viable. But would these risky plays still work with the skill gap increasing and a changing game mode? Well, we would find out, with duos confirmed as the game mode for the FNCS for the next year. The DreamHack champions of Clix and Deyy would team up again, looking to replicate their former success, with Deyy even signing to the huge org of NRG, with the announcement bringing him a peak of over 40,000 viewers on Twitch. Deyy would also impressively win the Twitch Rivals Streamer Bowl, taking home $20,000. And it was fair to say Clix and Deyy had a huge hype going into the chapter. However, as the tournaments began, the duos struggled with consistency through much of the start of the season, especially gaining surge tags, meaning Deyy would often go off on his own, trying to 1v2. The duo would end up placing decently here and there, with a second and third place in cash cups. They would also perform well in the grand finals, with a 7th place, taking home $12,000, and we would see some insane clutches from Deyy.
Top 12. Easy, Deyy. You're kill. Easy kill, Deyy. Get that shit. Max, top 6. You're on height, you're on height. A lot of. Easy kill, Deyy.
Dead.
Connor with you, Connor with you.
Come on.
With you. Low, Tony.
Dead.
Gotta get.
Dead.
Max. I need heal. I'm low.
Corner.
Nice.
Canada pissed on you.
Going up.
I'm the best! I'm so good!
You're the fucking best, baby.
With this placement, it looked like Deyy was back on track to competing at his best, and with these words being backed up by Justical,
Let's be completely honest here, guys. His rise is not going to end anytime soon.
but unfortunately the following season would prove this was not the case, as the duo would again struggle with surge, leading to much of the community advising the duo to split up, calling for a stricter IGL to keep Deyy in check and achieve surge tags without risky plays. A disappointing 35th in the next season's grand finals would eventually see the split come to fruition, marking the start of Deyy's tragic downfall. It wasn't just in the duos game mode that Deyy would struggle either, as he would not earn in a single solo cash cup the entire season. Looking to bounce back, Deyy would team up with the veteran IGL Cease for a final chance to qualify to the Invitational in North Carolina. The duo would need a top 5 in the grand finals, but things weren't looking great, as they failed to earn in a single cash cup. Deyy would take home $3,000 in the grand finals, but have to sit out the Invitational, coming 16th. The next season would see Deyy plummet even further, where he would not make a single dollar from official tournaments, and accusations of washed started to be thrown around. But with a new year and chapter starting, Deyy and Cease split up, and so began the LFD era for Deyy. This is where it seemed he was putting out a new tweet each week, but have no luck finding a permanent duo for the entire year, and only qualify to one of the 3 grand finals, where he and Nossen came 32nd, taking home $850. With Deyy's failure in the competitive side, this would translate to his Twitch viewers, where he's gone from averaging around 2,000 viewers at the start of 2022 to now less than 200 most months. So just like I asked at the start of the video, how did Deyy go from the region's scariest fragger, making $300,000 a year in competitive earnings, to now not even making $3,000 for the entirety of 2023? Well, I think this is a culmination of many things. A main factor is definitely his history of not listening to his teammates.
I'll change positions again. Hey, don't rush that. What the 18? Get out,
I'm good, bro.
no, like, alright.
Chill. You dead? You said?
No.
Okay, just chill. Make armor walls. I make a space. You're alone. You're fully alone. Deyy, you're 1 HP. Please stop.
This obviously means a tier 1 IGL is far less inclined to pick up someone who would risk throwing their entire game or tournament. Another reason is the decline of controller players as a whole. However, this argument can't really be made with Mero just winning globals. There are also many other examples of Deyy's unreliability and immaturity outside of Fortnite, such as the time when he slipped through a squad tournament, letting down his entire team. However, even with this falloff, Deyy is still only just 18 and consistently plays the game. This is why I believe there is definitely a comeback on the table, as Deyy recently placed second in a Victory Cup and has been placing well in the Kiwi Gal Cups with his new duo Redux.